Number two, God intends to wake us up to the constant and desperate condition of the developing world where there is only recession all the time of the worst kind. We think recessions come and go. They don't come and go. They just come. For 2/3 of the world, they just come. That's all they do is come. They don't ever go. There isn't anything, and we're not in one as far as they're concerned. This building has got electricity and heat. It's astonishing, is it not, how blind prosperity makes us to the miseries of the world or the neighborhood? God has some remedies for this. Let me read you a text and relate it to the recession. This is Hebrews 13, chapter 3. It goes like this. Remember those who are in prison, as though in prison with them, and those who are mistreated, since you are in the body. You have a body. Now what's going on there? How's that verse reasoning? How's it work? He says there are people in prison and there are people mistreated and we tend to forget them. So he says, remember them, right? Okay, so we must be tending to forget them. So he says, remember, they're in prison. Remember, don't forget. We do. Well, we forget. We forget that people are mistreated. We forget that people are hungry. We forget that people are thirsty. We forget that they don't have any education. We forget that billions and billions need Christ. We just forget. And so the Bible constantly has to say, remember? And then it gives us some strange incentives and helps. It says, as though in prison with them. And those who are mistreated, since you have a body. You're also in the body. You have a body. Well, then what? How's that work? It works like this. If I get sick in my body, this really happens to me as a pastor. If I have this long period of health, don't have an ache in my body, my empathy quotient for you is lower. But if I get one of those things that's going around, I pray for you better. I feel better for you. I'm more patient with you. It wasn't your fault. We're just so prone to forget. We need a recession. We need a recession so bad in order to wake up to the world in which we live. What a world we live in. So God's aim is to wake us up to facts like 1 billion people don't have safe drinking water. 16,000 children die every day from hunger-related diseases, just hunger-related diseases. 18 million children are orphaned in sub-Saharan Africa.